Pastor Jamal Bryant, thank you so much for being here with us. We truly appreciate it. For those who do not know, Pastor Bryant, of course, is the head pastor at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church here in Atlanta, Georgia. Pastor Brian, I know that you have called on a 40-day boycott from Target, of 40 days of prayer. We know that Target is among other companies deciding to roll back DEI initiatives per the request of President Donald Trump. Our question tonight is, why Target specifically? We know that there have been several companies to call for these rollbacks. Why are you focusing on Target?
Well, Target is the first. It will not be the only. Because they are publicly traded, we were able to get demographic data and discovered that the African American community spends upwards of $12 million a day. Secondly, Target made a commitment to George Floyd's family and the Minneapolis community, where their headquarters, to invest $2 billion into Black business by December 2025. They took occasion upon President Trump's executive order to not just dismantle their commitment to DEI, but to also disavow their commitment to the $2 billion investment into minority businesses. We've asked for four things. They're all listed on our website, targetfast.org, that they would invest $250 million into Black banks of their choosing, that they would walk alongside 10 HBCUs and their business programs, that they would stand by the commitment they made to the George Floyd family and community, and that they would reinstate their DEI commitment.
How do you respond to critics who say that these boycotts also impact the employees, the workers of these places?
Yeah, I think that this is a time to really thrive in minority businesses. The overwhelming majority of Black businesses only have one employee, and that's the founder. And so when people sign up for Target Fast, we send them a digital directory in partnership with the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce of 300,000 Black businesses across the country. When these businesses are able to scale, so will the employment. So we're hoping that they will happen, growth will happen in tandem.
And what do you say to those who rely on Target? Maybe Target is their only source of groceries in their neighborhood to get affordable goods.
Yeah, that whenever it is that you have a protest, it is synonymous with inconvenience. Those who were in the Montgomery bus boycott, many had to walk to work for well over a year. Others had to carpool. So I think that it is a temporary inconvenience to make a long-term impact.
Do you believe that corporations should be obligated to have DEI initiatives?
When you consider how much revenue and commerce the African American community brings to these corporations, I don't want them to feel as if they're doing us a favor. We're looking for partnership. That's why we're asking 100,000 African Americans and Christians to sign up at targetfast.org because numbers don't lie and the data will speak for themselves. And so I'm hoping that we'll be able to really render the numbers to them because they still got to sell paper towels, still got to sell shampoo, still got to sell shoelaces and school supplies. And our community has stood steadfast with Target through the years, and we're hoping that they'll stand with us in this season.
Pastor Bryant, what's your message to the CEOs, those on the boards of these big box companies, as well as the Trump administration in your efforts?
Is that African Americans have $2 trillion worth of spending power. We are the 12th wealthiest nation in the world, exceeding places like Switzerland and Norway and Iceland, and that we ought to be looked at as consumer partners that we are. We're not looking for a favor, we're looking for respectability. And corporations are not showing us that. The reality is, Faith, African Americans are not the number one recipients of DEI. White women are. But still, to make America great, I think that we've got to look out for everybody in order to have equal access to the starting line.
I know at the beginning you had mentioned that Target will be the first, but not the only one.
We started this campaign just 2 weeks ago. Some 73,000 people have already signed up. We're endeavoring to get to 100,000 by Wednesday. We're calling it a fast, not a boycott, because it's a spiritual journey. That for 40 days we are in prayer and focus because we feel as if something spiritual is happening in America, where people have lost faith and confidence and hope into this great republic of ours. And so I'm hoping that Christian community will come together, will stand together, and actually make America great.
Pastor Bryant, thank you so much for your time. We truly appreciate it. Thanks for coming on.
I'm grateful. Thank you for having me.